As usual, it's working. Let's see what we can get this pump up to. It is climbing. Pump over here, I was going to use it. BTC. These are the same machines that are going in Wildwood, Florida. Just those are a little bit larger. But this machine went black and the windows popped up like it was a PC. Now it's doing some weird stuff. So I moved on to the next charger. As usual though, using the adapter really speeds things up a little bit. Sometimes I get 74 to 76. 72, I'll deal with it. Welcome everybody to evening charging session. I got to go to work tomorrow, so I figured go out, take Steph out to some Mexican food. Went out to a new restaurant that we've never been to before in downtown Claremont, Old Town Claremont, in the Old Town section. Seems like that place is always hopping. It's all really, really old. I mean, that's why it's called Old Town, so I'm assuming that's why it's really, really old. But pretty much any time of the week at night, there's just thousands of people just drinking wine, walking the streets, and hitting the different shops. It's one of those types of places, kind of like small town Epcot, if that makes any sense. It is time for her to start cleaning herself and putting on some makeup. My cat does not like going out in public without looking dapper. It is moving day today, and I am doing pretty much everything by myself today, though Steph did get everything prepared last night, so when I got home today it was a lot easier. I cannot wait for the day when I can afford the extra $800 to get the hitch on the Nissan Leaf, so I don't have to keep borrowing pickup trucks anymore. It's great. The pickup trucks are great. Man, I wish I had a Rivian sometimes. But the pickup trucks are great, but you know, we have a plan. We want to tow with our small cars. Just at the moment, it's the funding. But we'll get there. We're getting there. They have strict rules when you check into the campgrounds. You got to be there at a specific time, no earlier, which means sometimes when you're not camping not that far away from another campground, you have to find places to park and kill time. And yeah, parking lots at Publix, a Florida staple, is the perfect place. I only got to kill 30 minutes. Well, trusty old Bolt, the Bolt, just got here after I had already done setting everything up. Would you look at that? So we're kind of crammed in. We're normally down there a little ways, but this spot's going to do for a week. It's not bad. Actually, I got it fairly level for the first time since owning this thing. Oh, well, the good news is we still get almost the same view, just a little bit different, a little more shade, but we still get the cows. I'm realizing that the days are getting closer, the nights are getting longer. That makes sense in music. Shut that door. That is a song, right? All right, so at the moment, this camera is all charged up, the DJI Osmo Action. I'm going to be taking that with me. I'm getting it all set up in the car. I'm realizing that today is the 29th of October, and I only have, I'm leaving on election day. I'm gonna vote and get out of Dodge. It's only a few days away. I am totally not prepared. Don't know what angle I can get from that. Hopefully shoot it over towards me. Yeah, and if need to, flip it down and get some outside stuff or over. We'll see how this will work. We'll see what it'll do. I know my truck looks like a mess. It's an organized mess, I would say. So I am going to be bringing my air pump for the tires to maintain the tires. Probably bring one pizza bag, not this one. I'll probably bring one pizza bag, one Uber bag. I think that's about all I'm going to need. And then everything else can just come out. And then I'm going to be bringing, obviously, the adapter, because that's the main reason I'm going, is because of this thing right here. But then also, just in case there's an emergency, you know, bring a little Tesla 1772 adapter. It should be okay. Especially with this one here, at least I might be able to get some free charges here and there. Make the trip a little bit more financially doable. I had a dream kind of last night. How fun it would be not to pull the trailer with the car. I mean, because we're going to be doing that anyway. This is the car the tow hitch is going on to pull this massive beast. But I did have a dream about just this right here. I think if this California trip would have worked out 100%, you know, and I took the days off of work and was able to afford it, I think next year, I've been watching a lot. Okay, this is going to sound stupid. I've been watching a lot of videos on RVers. You know, they do the Alaskan Highway every season, or people that go up and do the, could you imagine trying to go to Alaska in a Nissan Leaf? That would be insane. I would love to try that, but I can't. It's hard to get funding enough just to go to California. But man, what an adventure! That'd be crazy right there. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Let me just deal with what's coming up. I've just got my mind just twirls with ideas and thoughts of things to do. There's really no benefit to anybody. If an Alaskan trip, there's no benefit. There's the only benefit of this California trip or Illinois trip or Pennsylvania trip or Texas trip, wherever I can afford to get to, is making sure the charger and the adapters are working, and helping the company get some firmware to make sure everybody's always works. A crazy trip, like trying to drive that car to Hawaii. Okay, we know there's no roads to Hawaii, but Alaska or something like that, there's really no benefit in something like that. That would just be something crazy to do. Anyway, I'm pretty much set. I just got to clean out the car a little bit. I got a few more days to go. We got one more move next Monday, from here down by the Disney area to Sherwood Forest. And then it's off on the adventure. The adventure of a lifetime, at least for my Leaf. And that adapter. We're going to put that adapter through its paces. Until then, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you down the road.